So we've had the PlayStation Plus games for July for almost a week now. I'll be honest with you, not bad games. I'm absolutely loving Erica, and at some point I am going to be doing either a stream or just kind of posting the full gameplay thing, whether or not it's in one section or in parts, not too sure yet. NBA, not keen on, and Tomb Raider, I've played it before, but it's at that point where people are going to be looking for something new to play, so we're going to check out the PlayStation Store and see what awesome deals there are. Now, if you guys want to make these games even cheaper, make sure you get your PSN credit from Instant Gaming. It's usually like 20% off, so if you spot a game that's on sale on the store, and you've got your PSN credit on sale at a really discounted price as well, just make things even cheaper. Definitely worth checking out. Now, the first section that we're going to look at is the PlayStation Plus section. Now, there's a ton of new games being added. Most of them, though, are racing games or other sports games or DLC for other stuff. There's only one kind of game that's really stood out for me at the moment, and that's Hunting Simulator. It's normally £45 on the store, it's currently $13.50. Now, if you don't know what this game is, it is pretty cool, it's pretty random though. Imagine you're in a big open world and literally you're a hunter. So if you've played, say, Red Dead Redemption, and you've seen the hunting style on there where you're stalking the animals, looking for prints and stuff, looking for tracks, and you take a shot and then it bleeds, runs off, and you have to kind of track it, try to kill it, and yeah, that's pretty much it. That's exactly what the game is, but it's a full game based around it. It is pretty good. You can fully play it with your friends as well, and it is definitely one worth checking out. Next up though, we're going to check out the multiplayer days. And the first game that I'm going to go for is a game called The Forest. Now, if you haven't heard of this, it's a big open world survival game with a bit of a difference because there's two different ways that you can play it. I really enjoy it. Unfortunately for me, none of my friends play it, so I end up stuck on my own. Now imagine you're in a plane, your plane crashes, the usual kind of thing, you're stranded on a giant island on your own and you have to try to survive. Now, the two different aspects for this is the first one, on this island, there is a tribe of people that are going to try and hunt you down and kill you. Literally, they track you throughout the day, and eventually they'll come and grab you. You'll find yourself stored in like a prison. You have to try and break your way out and that sort of stuff. If you don't like the aspect of trying to actually get hunted down and having to survive that way, you can play it as a pure survival of building bases, trying to track down food, and that kind of thing. So you can actually turn off these enemies and play it in two different ways, which I think is quite cool, because if you're after more of a chilled out version of the game, you can play it like that. If you don't mind having to actually run around trying to survive and kill people, then you can play it like that too. The game's normally £14, it's currently £8, and I really enjoy it. Second one that I'm going to go for is a pretty old game, but it's a massive bundle, and for the price, it's definitely worth it. It's Call of Duty Black Ops 3 with the Season Pass and Zombie Chronicles. It's normally 80 quid and it's currently 28 quid. Obviously, the multiplayer at the moment, pretty dead. I've tried getting on many a game and you can never get in a lobby. But the zombies for it's amazing. The built-in zombies with the Season Pass are definitely worth it anyway. But then with the Zombies Chronicle maps as well, it just makes it absolutely awesome. I know tons of people that have picked this up that never played it just for the zombies, because the price of it is definitely worth it. And the final one on this section, Keep Talking and Nobody Explodes. Now, this is normally £12, it's currently £6 on sale. Now, it's a multiplayer game that's started off in VR. One person had a headset, the other person's looking at the TV. But now you can play it in a different way, where you can literally just use your TV and the other person uses the phone. Now, pretty much one person's looking at the instructions on how to disarm a bomb, and they have to kind of talk you through it while you're describing what you can see. It sounds pretty weird, but at the same time, it is a really awesome game, and for £6 as well, it's definitely worth it. And the fact that you don't need VR anymore is great. Games under £13. Now, the first one that I'm going to go for is a game that was on PlayStation Plus not too long ago, but any new members, this is a game that I think everyone should play. It is a big story-based game though. It's a game called Detroit Become Human. It's normally £35 on the store. It's currently on sale for 11 quid. So if you missed it on PlayStation Plus when it was a free game, definitely add it. The graphics of this are amazing. The story for it is really cool. If you're into your chill out games, it's definitely one that you'll enjoy. And the second one that I'm going to go for is, just a little random indie game, but it's one that looks really fun as well. It's a game called Snaky Bus. It's normally a tenner, it's currently a fiver. I've seen a few YouTubers play this, I've not really played it myself, and it's just like a recent day take on the old Nokia Snake game. So you're going around, the end of the bus kind of extends, and you've got to try not to go into yourself, not to crash. Looks pretty cool, and for a £5, it's just something that you can have a mess around on when you get bored. But the final section that we're going to look at, July savings. And the first game that I've got to mention is a game that I've recently started playing myself. It's a game called Assassin's Creed Odyssey. It's normally £55, it's currently £16 on sale. Assassin's Creed, I'll be honest with you, I never played the originals. I started playing Assassin's Creed when Black Flag came out, and I really enjoyed it and carried on playing it from there. When Assassin's Creed Origins came out, I played it, but I didn't like it, and I don't know whether it was just the Egyptian theme or what, but didn't enjoy it, got rid of it. Assassin's Creed Odyssey, obviously, it's based in Greece with all the Greek mythology. Started playing it, really enjoyed it, and still enjoying it now. And for 16 quid for an awesome game like this, it's definitely worth it, especially if you've never played it before. But the final one that I'm going to go for is Just Cause 4. It's the complete edition as well. It's normally £55. Again, it's currently £15 on sale. Now, with Just Cause, it's one of them games, it has got a story behind it, but the story is usually pretty awful. I played Just Cause 2, that wasn't too good. Same with 3, the story for it was just terrible. But the gameplay for it and the stuff that you could do on it was awesome. Massive map and such detail in the way that you can kind of mess around on the game. You can literally stick a rocket on a cow and make it fly across a map, or you can fly into a tornado and literally you'll just get flung around everywhere. Really cool game, and for 15 quid, and if you're one of them people that plays GTA just to kind of mess around on the open map without actually doing anything, this is a game that you will really love. But that's pretty much it for this one. Again, if you want to pick any of these up a bit cheaper, make sure you get your PSN credit from Instant Gaming. It's literally like 20 to 30% off, depending on what deals they've got on, so make sure you check that out. But I hope you've enjoyed the video. If you have, a like would be awesome. Don't forget to subscribe as well if you're new. But thanks for watching, guys, and I'll catch you next time.